I posted in the Slack. I canceled my Tesla Roadster reservation, the one that I paid for.
The one you paid for?
Yeah. Now that's a distinction because in my account has it been a decade yet? Almost 2017, right? So it's been 8 years. I've had 2 Tesla Roadsters in my Tesla account. One that I paid for, and the way that worked is you paid a $5,000 payment immediately for the reservation, and then within 10 days, you net $50,000 to Tesla, and then when they deliver the car, whenever that is, you will pay the rest of it, I think totaling $250,000. So
allegedly. Tesla
has been sitting with my 50 grand for 8 years and hasn't done anything with it, obviously. Meanwhile, the other one in my account is a referral reward. So it's a founder series, and all that really means it's going to be maxed out. It's going to be one of the first 1,000, and I guess that's it. And I obviously didn't pay for that because that's a referral award. Mm-hmm. So I've been sitting with these both in my account for so long, and I'm just like, yeah, well, one Roadster, 2 Roadsters. I clearly don't need 2. And there was no reason for why I'm doing it now, but I'm just like, how about I just do something else with this 50 grand? I'll get 45 grand back. The first 5K I don't get back.
Oh, you don't get that back?
But I did cancel the second Roadster in my account, and I will still allegedly get one of the first 1,000 Roadsters, and I'm fine with that. But
scared you, didn't I? You're going to keep watching this clip in 1 sec, but I just wanted to say you should like and subscribe. All right, back to it.
But I don't think
Can I tell you a fun fact?
What?
That might make you sad.
We were both looking up similar things, I think.
Right.
If you had taken that $50,000 8 years ago,
I know,
and put it into a Tesla stock, how much do you think you would have right now?
Just Tesla stock?
Just Tesla stock.
50K of Tesla stock 8 years ago is probably 5x at least, probably more. It's probably worth 400 grand.
According to Finlow.io stock calculator, you would have 747 grand right now.
God. See, that's the thing is Tesla's just had that money the whole time.
Yeah.
I could have done so much with that. So yeah, I'll do something else with it now.
Wait, so how much of that will you get?
I'll get 45K back. And the thing about this, it was kind of crazy. When you call Tesla and you go, hi, I'd like to cancel my Roadster reservation.
This is my favorite part.
You have to call?
Well, if you log into your account and you have a reservation, typically, if you don't want to go through with it, there's a cancel button. But with the Roadster, which, by the way, is still in my account because I only did this like a day or 2 ago, you go to manage your reservation and there is no cancel button next to the Roadster. You have to go in and hit manage. And when you hit manage, it goes, here's a phone number, here's an email address. And you call that phone number, and I actually did this for a couple days and just got voicemail, which was great. And I finally got through to someone, and it was somebody in basically vehicle sales. And I asked them if they could cancel my Roadster reservation, and there was a really long pause. And they were like, oh, Roadster? And then they put me on hold, and then they came back, and they were like trying to figure out who to direct the call to. And then they promised, the first person who did it promised that they would get it canceled and get my deposit back, but just to like wait a little while. Mm-hmm. And then I waited like 2 weeks and nothing happened. So I called again this week, and it was the same guy. And he then figured out how to, I get like a message in my Tesla account to put in the details of getting the money back or whatever. Mm-hmm. They're going to mail me a check within like a month or something. So
what?
Yeah,
that's still easier than trying to cancel my Planet Fitness account.
I was gonna say somewhere in between, like canceling your Prime account, canceling your, gym membership. Like there are harder things to do, but this was pretty hilariously
This is
fun.
the most valuable car company in the world.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
and part of the reason why is because they for 8 years.
I think they got there by giving people their money back.
Yeah.
So now you still have one in your account.
Correct.
If it were to come out, you still get a Roadster.
If everything that they're saying is still true, and I actually take Tesla's word for it, I will still be getting for free one of the first 1,000.
And that's the referral one.
As that's the referral one.
If I remember correctly, the reason is because that's the Founders Edition, right?
Yeah.
And you wanted one, but in the different color.
The second one I was going to get was like 52% discounted because of my additional points. So it was like I had earned 1.5 free Roadsters, and I just canceled the half free one to get my 50 grand back, and I'll just still get a free Roadster.
Okay.
So instead of paying half price for 2 Roadsters, I'll pay $0 for one. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All
Yeah.
of this is alleged.
I honestly think you at best have a weird Tesla NFT.
So yeah, they're both still in my account as of this very moment. See,
Nice.
2 Roadsters. But yeah, that's it. No
Sweet.
cancel button or anything. Just a mystery. Yeah, this is.
You
this
can
is-
still reserve the Roadster.
when you click on it. This is what you get.
Wait, really?
I
I could
wonder-
go there and reserve it right now.
You can still pay 50 grand if you'd like.
Yeah,
to get in mine.
I would love to know
Yeah.
those numbers. How many people are still reserving Roadsters today? It can't be any. It's been
That's
8
Great
years since
question.
it got
They
released.
took it off the top of the website, so it's just S3XY solar roof, solar panels, Cybertruck, Powerwall.
I just had to in Google type Tesla Roadster and it brings you to the page. So
You
it's,
can find it.
Yeah.
And they'll take your money.
Oh yeah, there's still a reserve page.
Yeah.
There's also a get updates button, which must be the least used button in any website ever.
I'm still very out of the loop with the Roadster. Have there been updates that will
No.
make it still worth it?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so here's what happens. Every year or two, Franz or Elon will go on a Tesla-related podcast, and the Tesla fan running the podcast will save it for the very end and go, hey, any Roadster updates? And every single time this happens, Franz or Elon will very politely give no information, but they will tease that they have been continuing development on it and that it has gotten better since the original announcement. So I think Franz has said stuff like, oh yeah, no, every single spec is better than what we originally promised, which I find
Hard
the
to believe.
range part hard to believe.
620 miles. was what
Yeah, they
promised.
promised
also-
a 200 kilowatt hour battery and a 620 mile range, which I don't think that makes a lot of sense for a small sports car.
When it came out, they also were saying the 0 to 60 was basically only limited by like rubber, like the
Right.
rubber of the tires. So if they're saying that's different, have they developed new tires?
Well, no, because they were going to do the SpaceX package with rocket thrusters, cold air.
They invented new cold air thrusters.
cold gas thrusters on it. So I mean, at the event they promised is 1.9 seconds or 60, but now they'll do 1 second flat with the SpaceX package. So
Oh, half.
yeah, so they keep promising that, but then also they will say, but it's just dessert. Like we have other things that we talked about for this whole other podcast. Cybertruck is very important. We want to ramp up production of Model Y, and which is brand new, and then we'll probably refresh Model 3. And also we've got the semi truck, and also these other things. And they'll say everything about the robo taxi and the robo van, other than Roadster. So Roadster is like the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. And they've said that every year for 8 years straight.
I guess my question is like, if it does come out, will it still be dope?
I think if you were to
It'll
be
be
as
less
generous as possible, which I think lots of Tesla fans are, and you give them all the benefit of the doubt, which is like, okay, they set deadlines, but they never hit them, but they eventually deliver what they promised. You know, if that's the history of the Cybertruck, even though they didn't exactly deliver what they promised, they still delivered the truck. They didn't exactly hit the price, but they delivered the item. If you give them all of that benefit of the doubt, this would be an incredible price to performance monster. Like there are other EVs out now. There are things like even Tesla's own Plaid Model S, but also Lucid Air Sapphire. And then you go all the way up to Rimac Nevera. And there are EVs now that are genuinely in like 9-second quarter mile times, like 1,000 horsepower, 2-door or 4-door. The Taycan Turbo GT is a monster. So these cars exist now, but this would be the cheapest one. This would be $200,000 with the same performance as the, well, I guess $250,000 or $2 million Lucid Air Sapphire or Rimac Nevera. So it would be sick. It would probably be really fun. It would be cool. It would charge at Tesla superchargers. It would have a ton of range, and it would have great software, and it would be still a compelling vehicle for some tiny fraction of people who can afford it.
If it comes out.
It ever does come out. I think when it was first announced, it was like, these numbers have never been achieved ever by anyone.
Yeah, it was way cooler back
yeah.
then.
That's why I was asking. Because I remember when this came out, it was like a huge deal, or came out, quote unquote, when they were and announced
announcement?
it. It was
Yeah.
like dope. It was like, oh, this car is going to be insane.
I remember
but now
that.
it's been almost a decade. We have other super fast hypercars. Like, would it still be insane?
Yeah, I mean, they rolled it off the truck and they gave, I think if you go through the numbers one by one, it was like the 0 to 60 number, we'd never seen sub 2 seconds ever. Today, we've seen like 2 or 3 cars achieve it on a prep surface, all electric. Okay, awesome. They'd never seen 600 miles of range on an electric car. We still have not seen that. I don't think we will, but we have not seen that yet. They also gave the quarter mile time, I think was going to be 8.8 seconds, which would be on par with the Rimats, which is $2 million, and nothing short of $1 million will get under 9 seconds. So that would still be pretty crazy. It's got 2 seats in the front and then like kind of 2 more small seats in the back and a removable roof and some other, I think it had a front trunk and a back trunk. So it would be kind of unique, but nothing else too crazy. So
I can't believe I'm even giving them the benefit of the doubt, but about a month and a half ago, Elon said there will be a Tesla demo by the end of the year.
Right.
He did not say it was for the Roadster.
Oh,
so it
right.
could be for another stupid robot or another fake self-driving thing,
right.
but it could be for the Roadster.
So the thing that has been most consistent with this like Roadster thing is the cold gas thrusters being placed all around the car. If they're on the back of the car, they'll make the car accelerate forward really quickly. If they're on the front of the car, they can potentially act as extra stopping power. And if they're under the car, then they could...
It'll fly.
It'll jump. It'll fly briefly.
They're on top of the car, downforce.
This is, by the way, entirely Elon tweets. This is no Tesla official communication. This is not like Tesla saying this is a promise they're going to make. This is just Elon probably peeking in the lab once in a while or like the drawings on the wall of the design room and being like, hey, this thing could fly, right? So, yeah, we don't know if that's what the demo is later this year, but that is potentially something that we get teased, which would be hilarious because they've already announced the car 8 years ago. Are they going to tease it again and be like, keep waiting, but you can give us your money?
The reserve button's still there.
The reserve button.
Have you seen those Instagram reel or TikTok edits that's like a bus about to crash into a wall and they just keep switching camera angles like right before it crashes? That's what this is like.
All of those are like this is the pacing of One Piece. It just never actually gets to the point.
Hey, thanks for watching that clip. I'm guessing, based on what we talked about for that entire episode, that there is some reason to leave a comment about what we talked about and being very angry. So I'd like you to do that. Please hit the like button, but then be very angry in the comments. Little yin and yang.
Yes, subscribe if you agree with us, like if you disagree with us. Hype. Oh no, we can't hype this channel anymore.
No.
Sorry.
can't?
Hype the main pod.
Did we cross?
For clips, I think.
Oh, clips is too big.
It's too big.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thanks.